Hello, Virgo. Speed terrifies you. That's not goose, that's observation based on how you've been moving through life up until this point. Careful, calculated, slow. Not because you're lazy or uncommitted, because speed means less control, less time to analyze, less opportunity to prepare for 17 different outcomes before choosing which door to walk through. And now life is about to hand you win that doesn't give a fuck about your preference for measured progression, win that arrives fast. So fast you won't have time to second guess whether you deserve it. So fast you can't prepare the way you usually prepare. So fast your brain won't have opportunity to build case for why it's actually mistake disguised as victory. Just boom, win, arriving now. And your immediate response before joy, before relief, before celebration will probably be suspicion. This is too fast. Things that arrive this quickly don't last. There must be catch. Where's the cost I'm not seeing? That suspicion is normal. That suspicion is your system trying to protect you from disappointment by rejecting good thing before good thing can reject you. But I need you to hear something through that protective suspicion. Sometimes wins arrive fast, not because they're illegitimate, but because all the slow work you've been doing created conditions where fast becomes possible. You've been building for months, for years maybe, building skills, building reputation, building relationships, building capacity, building foundation. That building was slow, felt invisible, felt like nothing was happening, like you were working your ass off for incremental progress that barely registered. But foundation building is supposed to feel slow, is supposed to feel like you're getting nowhere because foundation happens underground, below surface, where nobody sees it, including you. And then when foundation is solid enough, structure goes up fast. Windows get installed in days, roof goes on in week. What took months to prepare for takes days to execute. That's what's happening now. Your foundation is done, your structure is going up, and structure going up fast is an indication of instability. It's indication that preparation was thorough enough to support rapid build. Let me describe what big win coming quick actually looks like when it lands. Could be professional win that reorganizes your career trajectory in single conversation. Offer you didn't apply for, promotion you weren't expecting, partnership that appeared, client that found you, opportunity that positions you 3 levels above where you currently operate. And it happens in week, not 6 month process, not lengthy interview cycle, not gradual climb. Call on Monday, offer by Wednesday, start date next month. That kind of speed, and your brain will go, wait, don't I need to interview 17 times? Don't I need to prove myself gradually? Don't opportunities this big require earning through slow demonstration? Not always. Not when preparation already happened. Not when your work has been speaking before you even knew opportunity was listening. Not when right person saw right evidence at right time and made decision fast because decision was obvious. Fast doesn't mean reckless. Sometimes fast means clear. Could be financial win that changes your baseline from managing to breathing. Money arriving through channel you'd forgotten about. Debt being forgiven. Investment hitting. Back pay coming through. Inheritance, settlement, sale, whatever. But significant amount, not, oh, nice, extra $100. More like, oh, fuck, this changes my month, my year, my ability to make choices I couldn't make yesterday. And it arrives in days, not months. Check clearing, transfer completing, notification arriving. Real money in account. You can actually access, not pending, not coming eventually now. And you'll want to verify 17 times. Is this real? Is this error? Will they take it back? Because money arriving fast feels like mistake. Feels like universe's accounting glitch that'll get corrected once someone notices. But sometimes money arrives fast because timing converged, because multiple factors aligned simultaneously, because you were OED and systems finally processed, because opportunity you created months ago finally converted. Fast doesn't mean fake. Sometimes fast means finally. Could be romantic win where person you've been circling or person you haven't even noticed suddenly becomes available and interested and clear about wanting you specifically, and progression happens rapidly. Not let's text for 3 months, then maybe meet. More like let's meet this week. Let's be clear about interest. Let's skip the games and see if this connection is real. Meeting to dating to relationship defined to actually building something in span of weeks, not months. Fast escalation that would normally make you suspicious. Isn't this love bombing? Isn't this too intense? Shouldn't we slow down? But intensity isn't automatically red flag. Sometimes intensity is just two ready people meeting at right time and not wasting time with performance of casual when neither feels casual. Fast doesn't mean unstable. Sometimes fast means both people are ready for real, and real doesn't require lengthy erudition. Could be creative win, where work you made gets seen, really seen, by audience that matters, by person with platform, by people with resources, by industry that's been closed to you, thing going viral, thing getting shared, thing getting bought, thing getting published, thing getting produced. Whatever your version of creative recognition is. And and it happens overnight, literally. You post thing Tuesday. By Friday, it's everywhere. People you don't know are sharing it. Opportunities you didn't seek are arriving. Can we talk about working together? Can we feature this? Can we pay you for more of this? And you'll think, but I've been making work for years. Why is this one different? What makes this the one that lands when dozens before it didn't? Timing, luck maybe, or maybe this one was better. Because you've been improving and finally hit threshold where better becomes undeniable. Or maybe nothing about work itself is different, but audience was ready this time when they weren't before. Either way, fast recognition doesn't diminish validity of work. Sometimes recognition is just delayed, not absent, and when it arrives hard. Could be health win, where thing that's been struggling suddenly shifts. Symptom improving rapidly, energy returning, pain reducing, test results changing. Treatment working where previous treatments failed. And improvement happens quickly enough to be noticeable. Not maybe I feel slightly better, more like I feel different, measurably different, obviously different. Days to weeks of improvement that took months or years of decline to develop, body responding, healing, accelerating, function returning, and you'll want to distrust it. Is this just good day? Will it reverse tomorrow? Should I not get hopes up? Protective pessimism makes sense when you've been disappointed by false recoveries before. But sometimes improvement is real and rapid. Sometimes body finds lever that works and change cascades. Sometimes healing happens in bursts, not steady lines. Fast doesn't mean temporary. Sometimes fast means breakthrough. Why quick, specifically why when arrives with velocity instead of gradual unfold? Because you've been in waiting pattern long enough. You've done slow, you've done gradual, you've done incremental. You've proven you can sustain effort without immediate reward. And life, universe, God, random, chance, whatever, has determined you've waited long enough. You've built enough foundation. You've demonstrated enough commitment. You're ready for fast. And fast is what you get, not to test you, not to trick you, just because that's what timing requires now. Because window is opening, that won't stay open long. Opportunity that's available now, but might not be available next month. Person who's ready now, but might not be single or interested or available later. Market condition that favors you now, but will shift. Health intervention that works now, but might not work if you wait. Fast happens because fast is what situation demands, and you either move with it or watch it pass while you're still deciding if you're ready. Because multiple factors converged simultaneously. Job opening appeared, your skill set matched, decision maker saw you, budget existed, timing aligned, all at once. That convergence doesn't happen often. When it does, movement is rapid because all pieces are present. Nothing's waiting for missing element to show up. And convergence doesn't wait, doesn't slow down to match your comfort level, doesn't pause while you analyze. It just moves, and you move with it or you miss it. Because you're ready, even though you don't feel ready. Readiness isn't feeling. Feeling ready is luxury that precedes some opportunities, but not all of them. Sometimes you're ready because work prepared you, even though emotion hasn't caught up. Sometimes you're ready because capacity developed, even though confidence lags. Sometimes you're ready because you're standing in right place at right time, even though you feel unprepared. And fast win reveals your readiness. Doesn't wait for you to feel ready, just arrives and forces you to discover you're capable of handling it. What big means in context of your life specifically. Big isn't universal measurement, isn't same for everyone. What's big for someone at beginning of journey is different than what's big for someone mid-career. What's big financially varies wildly based on starting point. What's big romantically depends on what you've experienced before. Big for you means significantly changes your circumstances, creates visible difference in your daily life, affects multiple areas, opens doors that were closed, removes obstacles that were blocking, provides resources or opportunities or connections you've been needing. Big means you can feel it, can measure it, can point to before and after, and see clear distinction. Not, oh, that's nice, more like, oh, fuck, this changes things. That's big, that's win, that's what's coming. What you need to do when fast, win arrives. Move with it. Don't slow it down. Don't ask for time to think when time isn't luxury you have. Don't create delay because delay feels more controllable than speed. If opportunity requires answer by Friday, answer by Friday. If offer expires, if you don't respond, respond. If person needs to know, if you're in, tell them you're in or you're out, but don't leave them hanging. Speed requires decision, and decision requires trust. Trust in your ability to handle consequences. Trust that you're capable even if you're not certain. Trust that movement serves better than paralysis, even when movement feels scary. Don't sabotage through overthinking. Your brain will want to analyze this to death, will want to find problems, will want to identify risks, will want to build case for why fast equals dangerous. That's protection. That's fear disguised as prudence. That's your system trying to slow things down to manageable pace. But some things don't slow down. Some things you either catch or miss. And missing because you were busy analyzing whether to catch is tragedy. Do basic verification. Make sure offer is real. Make sure person is legitimate. Make sure opportunity isn't scam. Basic due diligence is reasonable. But don't confuse due diligence with endless investigation. Don't research for 6 weeks what could be verified in 6 hours. Don't let verification become avoidance. Say yes before you feel ready. This is crucial. You won't feel ready. Feeling ready requires certainty, and certainty doesn't exist. Say yes at 60%, sure, at 70%, at I think this is good, but I'm terrified, at I have no idea if I can do this, but I'm willing to try. Say yes, scared. Say yes, uncertain. Say yes before confidence builds, because confidence builds through doing, not through waiting to feel brave. Tell someone. Share the win. Not everyone, not social media necessarily, but someone who can witness it, who can help you. Believe it's real. When imposter syndrome says it's mistake, in sharing makes it real, makes it harder to dismiss, creates accountability to actually receive instead of sabotaging through doubt. And prepare for discomfort of rapid change. Even good change is disorienting. Even wanted win creates stress. Even positive shift requires adjustment. Your nervous system will be activated. Sleep might be weird. Appetite might change. Emotions might be all over. And that's normal. That's not sign something's wrong. That's just your system adapting to rapid shift in circumstances. Be gentle with yourself during adaptation. Don't expect to handle new situation perfectly. Don't expect to feel confident immediately. Just expect to be in it, learning, adjusting, growing into it. What happens after fast win lands the aftermath. Initial EUPHORIA. Holy shit, this is real. This is happening. This is my actual life now. That euphoria is valid. Enjoy it. Don't minimize it. Don't immediately move to cynicism. Let yourself be happy about a good thing. Then doubt creeping in. Wait, do I deserve this? Did I do enough to earn it? What if I can't sustain it? What if it goes away? That doubt is also normal. Not evidence win is fake, just your brain struggling to update its self concept to include being person who wins. Don't let doubt make decisions. Acknowledge it. Yes, brain, I hear you. You're scared. Thank you for trying to protect me. Then continue building on win anyway. Adjustment period where you're learning to operate at new level. New job requires new skills. New money requires new management. New relationship requires new vulnerability. New health requires new habits. And that learning curve is uncomfortable. You won't be expert immediately. You'll make mistakes. You'll feel like fraud sometimes. Push through. Everyone feels like fraud when operating at new level. Feeling like fraud doesn't mean you are fraud, just means you're growing. Consolidation, where win becomes normal, where new circumstance stops feeling new and starts feeling like baseline, where you stop waiting for it to disappear and start building on it. This takes months, usually. Months of win persisting, months of evidence that, yes, this is real, this is lasting, this is your actual life now, not just temporary luck. And once consolidation happens, once win becomes baseline, you'll look back at pre-win life and barely recognize person who lived that way. How did I function with that stress? How did I accept that limitation? That distance, that inability to relate to past struggle is evidence of growth, is evidence win was real and significant and transformative. Next level challenges emerging because wins don't eliminate challenges. They just change category of challenges you're dealing with. Pre-win, can I pay rent? Post-win, how do I invest this wisely? Pre-win, will I ever meet someone? Post-win, how do I build healthy relationship when I've never had model for one? Pre-win, will I ever get opportunity? Post-win, how do I handle visibility and expectations that come with it? New problems, better problems, but still problems. And that's okay. That's life. Growth doesn't mean no challenges. It means challenges that indicate progress rather than stuckness. Why you specifically are ready for fast win even if you don't believe it. Because you've been building. Even when building felt pointless, even when you couldn't see progress, even when you wanted to quit, you kept going, kept showing up, kept working, kept learning, kept trying. That consistency, that sustained effort without immediate reward created foundation, created competence, created reputation, created readiness. Fast win isn't random, isn't you-earned, is a result of all that invisible work finally becoming visible because you've suffered enough, not in universe rewards suffering way, in you've developed capacity through difficulty way. Handling hard things builds tolerance for stress, builds problem solving, builds resilience, builds ability to navigate complexity. And win, especially fast win, requires all those capacities, requires handling stress of rapid change, requires solving new problems, requires resilience when things don't go perfectly, requires navigating complexity of new circumstances. You have those capacities. Difficulty built them, even though you wish you'd gotten capacities without the difficulty. And because timing is right, not metaphysically, not cosmically, just practically, your skill matches opportunity, your availability matches timing, your readiness matches requirement, your position matches need. All factors aligned, not because universe loves you, because probability works that way. When you keep showing up, keep building capacity, keep positioning yourself, eventually factors align. And when they align, win happens fast. The power is yours. It always has been. Happening so quick. Big win is coming. And when it arrives, whether professional, financial, romantic, creative, or health win arriving with speed that doesn't give you time to prepare the way you prefer, your job is moving with it instead of slowing it down, saying yes before feeling ready, doing basic verification without endless investigation, sharing it to make it real, and adjusting to rapid change while expecting discomfort, doubt, and learning curve that are all normal parts of integrating significant win into your actual life. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Trust yourself. And listen, when fast win arrives and every fiber of you wants to slow it down, analyze it, verify it 17 more times, question whether you deserve it. Pause, breathe. Ask yourself, is this wisdom or is this fear? If it's wisdom, if there's actual red flag, actual problem, actual reason to decline, honor that. But if it's just fear, fear of speed, fear of change, fear of being happy, fear of deserving good thing, don't let fear decide. Feel the fear, acknowledge the fear, then choose anyway. Fast win is coming. Be ready to catch it instead of watching it pass while you're still deciding if you're allowed to have it. You're allowed, you're ready, you're capable. Move. Take care.